Hello. Okay. Hi. Hello. I'm going to share the video now. If you guys would share the video, that would be great. I know I feel like so repetitive, like saying it, but I try. So. Okay, cool. So I can only send it to so much. I can't like remember, everybody to send it to or whatever. So, hello. All right, let me zoom in a little bit here. So, you were joining me yesterday. I did some of these designs. So I did this one yesterday. It's on my IGTV. And then I did this one yesterday as well. So I have two other designs that I'm going to do today. It's going to be fairly simple. One was a request. Hi Nuna, hi Sassy, hi Sam, hi Vanna, hi Tess, Marigold, Bling Boutique. She's the one that requested it anyway. ICJ, Estella. So we're going to be doing some other fun designs and stuff today. One is kind of Valentine-y and one is not, because why not? So the first design is going to be using number 84 black. It's a little small baby one, okay? Hi Ashley, hi Sonia. So black, and then I'm going to be using one of the new colors. So this is from the Lost Winter collection. So you're obviously going to need a magnet because I'm going to be using the cat eye effect. So if you wanted to use it without it being a cat eye, you can see that it's still a very nice shimmer color. It's very close to the jar, I'd say. A little bit more on the fool's gold side of gold. So, but it's still really pretty. That's what it looks like. You guys can use whatever colors it is that you want. But like with gels, if you see that it's kind of like shiny, I don't know if you can see it like right down there on the corner. Right here. Just has a little bit of separation. So I just want to make sure that I stir it really well before I start using it. So I have my black background, which I think the black is First New Moon. I just did it because, it's black. You guys don't need to see how it goes on. Maybe I'll do it in another video, etc. So, get this on here. So I'm going to be using my artist brush. Looks like this. Okay. So, this is... I'm going to be doing like this is the one that's like not so Valentine's-y. I'm going to be doing like a gator style design. So I'm just going to use it right out of the jar. This is just easier for me to hold on live because then it's not so close to my phone. So, but it does have this cute little base. I only have a few of them available still in the web shop. So if you guys wanted to get it, it is magnetic. So it's not going to come off. So... Thank you. Yes, it's super cool. Alright, so I'm going to use the same magnet that I used the other day. So this is a very big, strong magnet from Korea. You can use whatever magnet it is that you want, but I'm going to do like my gator style print. So I'm just going to grab some on my brush, and I'm going to start with like the larger one. Like so. If you get a little bit like I just did, because it like creeps up on you, it's totally fine. Just use a little bit. Use a brush like so. whip it up. I don't care if it's completely perfect. You'll see what we're going to be doing with this afterward anyway, so no big deal. Sometimes that happens, like working with gels. Nothing is ever going to be perfect, and especially since I'm like putting like a lot on here. So I like to kind of like alternate, keeping my spaces and stuff in between. Nothing is going to be 100% perfect. Hi, Jen. And they're like that. Hi, Yena. Hi, Kristen. I apologize if I butcher anybody's name. Not intentional. Also, some people come on here with some pretty offensive names, so definitely cannot be saying that. They should really consider changing their Instagram names. I know, 3 nights in a row. I've just been missing y'all so much. I probably won't do anything tomorrow night because obviously it's Valentine's Day, but if I do, it would be a super treat. And then just like pretending like it's going off the nail like so. I touch a little bit, I don't care. You can always fix that, so don't worry about that. Alright, so I'm going to set this to the side because you don't want it to like pretty much unmix because you're going to bring all this stuff to the top. So I'm going to take that magnet and then I'm going to put it vertically right down the center, okay? Come on. So hard to tell. There we go. So I'm going to take my flash cure light and I'm going to freeze it into place by rocking it. Super cool. Anybody wants a 10-second cure light, you can go ahead and hit up Nail Art Connect on Instagram or Tess Walters on Facebook, or go to Esperta Nail Products. So now I'm going to do the sides. So again, one at a time, like one row at a time pretty much, because I'm going to be using the magnet again, of course. So, I mean, you can always do more if you wanted to, and these are more irregular spots, but smaller, a lot smaller. Oh, definitely do, Nuna. If you guys do try it, make sure that you tag me. I would love to see. I know it's like hard to tell, but it is actually pulling and shifting. So again, back with my flash cure light. Honestly, it only needs about like 3 seconds in order to stay, okay? Stay put. Not completely cure, but about 3 seconds for it to just stay put where it's not about to be moving around and stuff. So, and that is including metallic pigments and cat eye and stuff. Hi, Nay. Okay, so that looks cool. Now I'm going to do the same thing with my magnet. Trying really hard not to touch it. This is really hard to do on live, by the way. So about 3 seconds to set it into place. I'm going to do the same thing again on the little smaller sides, because I obviously want to fill in the other spaces and stuff. Again, apologizing for my nails because they look like trash. So, hi Peachy. Thank you, Nuna. Then I'm just going to use my artist brush again. To make little smaller ones. Make sure that you keep it interesting. So, you can hit this side with the magnet if you want. You can leave it. It's totally up to you. Just a stupid thing. So, you can see how strong this magnet is, because it is very big. So, I'm going to pull it to this side. Pull it directly off. Move it to this side. Also pull it directly off. Alright. So 1, 2, 3, and then turn it. 1, 2, 3. This way I can set up the magnet, because I don't want it to move. Like anything that has like cat eye and stuff, it has little metal, it's like metal powders and stuff in it. It's actually what is in the cat eye gels and stuff, to cause them to be able to be manipulated by the magnet. So I'm just curing the whole nail now with my flash cure light. I'm just being lazy and turning the nail pretty much, not so much my hand. So, but that's what happens when it's the end of the night and you want to do a demo. So you can totally leave it like this, you know, top coat it and stuff. So I'm going to put on my top coat. So I'm going to use my Medusa. Where is it at? High Gloss No Wipe, even though it's going to have my fingerprints all over it again. Top coat. Hi. Thank you guys so much for joining. So that's what we got going on. And then I'm going to put on my No Wipe top coat on this. Could put matte as well. It's totally up to you. You can use your 10-second cure light in order to cure the top coat as well. I'm not going to do that tonight, but it will cure it in 10 seconds. I'm going to put it in here for 60. This way I can grab out the other stuff for the demo. So, set my magnet to the side, because otherwise it's going to completely grab onto anything metal. So be sure that you do that. I'm going to use now my Gem and Charm gel to have this more of a 3D effect. This will also help the cat eye that I did in the design. It's really going to make it pop. So my Gem and Charm gel you can use for clear 3D effects. It is a medium thick viscosity, and it will cure tack free in 60 seconds. So I'm just going to use my little cheapy brush. So this is from my Amazon store. It comes in a set of 5. This is one of 5 different brushes that come in that set. I don't like to use like expensive brushes when because I mean, I've only used this brush for my live videos. You see how it's got that little twist in it. So like that's going to happen. So this is what we got going on. Now I'm going to use my Gem and Charm gel in order to give more of a 3D effect. So if your client doesn't like texture and stuff, you can totally leave it like this. You can see that it is still slightly like bumpy because I put a little too much on that first one. But if that's going to bother your clients, no big deal. Put on another top coat and send them on their way. So I'm going to take my Gem and Charm gel. And add on. You can see. So what I'm going to do is use my 10-second cure light, and I'm going to hit it just for a couple seconds. Since it's like clear, it's going to really allow that to set up quickly. I super love doing different texture designs like this. I think it's really cool. So I'm going to do the one that's on the bottom too. You can flash cure after each one if you wish. It's totally up to you. What I'm going to do is I want to see how big these are first on the side. They look roughly the same. If it's a bother, like if it's like flattening out, just turn it upside down like this and it will totally even out your little bulbs. Okay. Honestly, this 10-second cure light has been a godsend. It's great. Thanks, Kristen. If you guys post it when you get your goodies, I try to post that as well. You can see like how much this is like really changing that already. Okay, that's cool. I touched a little bit, but I'm not about to trip. Thank you so much, Nuna. Thank you, Janie. This one just needs a little here. Nothing is going to be perfect, but that's okay. Hi, Debbie. Hi, she ready? Hi, Queenie. Just remember, if you're going to do this, like, make sure that you make, like, your original dots. Well, thank you for that, Kristen, but it is definitely not. I'll show you at the end. I'll show you at the end because of just how picky I am and the way that I look at nails and nail art when I am looking at my own work or somebody else's or like student work, etc. Because it's very important that you have a very good eye when it comes to doing different nails and stuff. Doing lives and stuff is a struggle sometimes for somebody like me because nothing ever turns out on live how you would do it like in real life, because you're basically creating everything underneath a phone or a camera or whatever it is that you're doing. So part of your vision is obscured or blocked. Plus, you know, you have your attention on other things like answering comments, trying to make sure that you don't get gel on you. I mean, that thing with the magnet and stuff, that always happens, honestly. And it always scares me every single time. It never fails. Oops, see, put a little too much. I thought it didn't have enough, and now it's a little too much. Whatever. Just trying to get this section done. Now that one touched a little bit, but that's okay. So, hey, Ashley. So I'm just going to do, I guess, you know, again, 3 seconds, pretty much. you can see like the difference from this side to that side. Like that still looks cool, no doubt, but adding this little extra element and stuff, it definitely makes it that much better. Oh, thanks, Nuna. It's okay. I think that yours is gonna look great, honestly. Nuna, you do great nail art too. I love seeing everybody's designs and stuff after. And look how cool that is. Thank you. Yes, definitely the texture super makes a difference. And this would actually pop a little bit more too if we did it like on a matte surface. But I know I don't do a ton of like shiny on shiny designs, so I figured I'd show that tonight. And give something a little bit different too. You're welcome, Nuna. Going to turn it this way. You can see, show you the texture before I do the other side, so you guys can see that. So you can see that this is higher, medium, lower on the side. Hi, Nefer. If you guys would share the video, that would be great. Slow and steady when you're doing stuff like this. I know it's like a boring, tedious process, like watching it over and over, but it's like real life. Was it ASMR? I think, yeah. I think that's what it is. Just a few seconds. Okay, now for the last little section there, down at the bottom, you can see. I apologize if you guys are hearing the car bass outside. Or I don't know if you guys can hear it or not, actually. That one needs a little bit more. This one. Okay, way better. All right. Okay, so now I'm just going to stick this into the Medusa light for 60 seconds. I'm going to make the base for the second one while that one is curing. So I have a longer one, and this one was a request from Bling Boutique. So hopefully she is still on here, so you guys can, so she can see what this nail is going to look like. Oh my god. need to hurry up and find a parking spot. Okay, so She Ready. So this is 264. The name is Golden Oak. So this is from the Lost Winter collection. If you guys want any Medusa gels, be sure to use my affiliate link in order to order them. Here's the final result. If I can. Super cool texture. Super great, right? Thank you, thank you. All right, so I'm gonna set this to the side. Now I'm going to use one of the uncovered colors. So this is the peach one. I wrote the name on the top because it'd be easier for me to grab versus trying to put some sort of sheer dot on it for these. So they're not like transparent, it's more like translucent. So I'm just going to stir this. You can use whatever color base it is that you choose to use. So I wanted a more like peachy vibe, so I grabbed this one. Where is the other one? Okay. Now I can actually see the other comments. Let's go here. Sorry, guys. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm just going to be using this. Ah, I see a nail stick. Yes, exactly. Gotta stir it. Oh yeah, Bling Boutique. It would definitely be cool on matte. So I have my nail tip. I'm going to put on, let me bring this down a smidge. I'm going to use my acid-free primer so I don't have to buff it. I just do this for demo tips and any like extra contaminated primer, whatever. So this I don't have to buff it. Just great. Hi Victoria. Hi Nail Goddess. Alright, so going to use this. What number is this? 113 from the Uncover collection. I don't know if I'm going to use one coat or two. We'll see how it is once I put it on here. Oh, one should be fine. It's really pretty. I think the sale is still going on too. I don't know if that's only until tonight or how that's gonna work. It's a little bit imperfect, but whatever. I'm totally fine with that. I'm just gonna cure that for 30 seconds. So the next thing, now you can totally mix these colors if you want. I'm just going to be using exactly the colors that I used in my shop when I created the design. This is for the swirly Valentine's tortoiseshell look that I did. You guys, if you have been watching my feed, I just posted those, I don't know, yesterday, day before, something. I don't know. I've been posting a lot. Just trying to get my life together. So here's what it looks like. This is all cured. It looks very nice. So the two colors that I mainly used, well, actually three. So I used Jellicoe Mirror Gel 11. This is just a jelly, but it's brown. And then a lot of people use yellow for this, and I feel like that's kind of a mistake. But you'll see why in a second. I used So Jelly. This is from Profiles. It is a milk white. Daily Charm also has one that I've used before, which is totally comparable to this as well. I just didn't realize, like, you know, because you might think that one jelly gel is like similar or the same to another, and a lot of times it's not. I have, just for example, like I have the black glassy crystal-lac from Crystal Nails, and it's like a super nice sheer gray, versus I have the one from Daily Charm and it's very, very dark, more on the black side. So still the same thing. So so I'm going to take this here. Oh, and I'm going to use the Primary Black from Medusa. So, no, trust and believe, I make lots of mistakes. So I'm just going to use the brush out of here. This is exactly how I did it at the shop. So I'm just going to take off a lot of the product. You don't need to have it like thick because you're going to layer this anyway. So start by the cuticle and then basically make your S pattern whichever way. Okay, so basically going to pull it out like this. If you need a little bit more, grab a little bit more from the inside of the jar, but try to make it in one layer. I wouldn't try to go over this again, because otherwise putting your other spots and stuff on here is not going to look so great. And I want to like bring it out as well a little bit. Okay. So there's this. So cure that. All right. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my palette here. Just like so. Then I'm going to use, then I'm going to use my artist brush. Where are we? Hello, hello. This is my artist brush. Yes, so this is a jelly brown. So this is also a jelly brown. So we're going to make, this is the same jelly brown that we just used for the base, okay? So by layering it, it's going to make it darker. So we're going to make our irregular spots. Okay. Tortoiseshell is probably like one of my favorite things to do, because you can do it so many different ways. Hi, Michelle. Make bigger spots, smaller spots, whatever it is that you want to make. But you can see how I have a lot of layer and dimension even just from the first layer. And this is the same color. So the base is this, so I have my nude, and then I have the base of the jelly tint, and then I have this layer here is also the same jelly tint just on top. So basically one coat and then two coats, like so. Hi, Mickey. All right, so now I'm going to cure this for 30 seconds. So while that is curing, I'm going to take out some So Jelly. Put this here so you guys can see where I'm grabbing. Super cool. Next thing is take an ombre brush, whatever ombre brush that you want. I'm using the Crystal Nails ombre brush. So basically I just want this factor. I want to be able to have the colors go in different ways. So I'm just going to grab this like so. It doesn't have to be perfect, by the way. And just be able to like drag it, wisp it around, okay? Just tap it make it a little milky. Have more in some areas, less in other areas. But you can see that it's kind of just like blending in. If you just have your artist brush, you can totally use that. It's no big deal. Okay, so now I'm going to cure that. Next thing, so I'm going to use the black primary. Oh yeah, definitely. If you don't have a milky one, you can definitely use any kind of clear base and any kind of white that you wish and mix those together. Oh yeah, if you have something that's more pink even, like that should definitely work with this. It'll give it a different overall like undertone to the design, but I'm sure it would be fine. So this is a primary black. I don't have to mix this because I used it the other day. So I'm going to use my highlight brush, but this is what it is looking like so far, okay? Highlight brush. It's a little small baby brush, okay? So first things that I want to do is I want to make my hearts. So determine where you're going to put your hearts and which way that they're going to go. Thank you so much, Nuna. Make them different sizes, make them going different ways. Whatever it is that you like. Touch, touch, touch. It's cute. I think maybe I want some other little small ones. Like right here, one little tiny one here, And then we'll do one little tiny one down here. All right, so you still have to do other larger black pieces like for tortoise and stuff. So I like to overlap pieces of my brown. Definitely keep it organic. Don't overthink it too much. I think that's a lot of people's problem, like when it comes to nail art stuff. Like, you really don't have to overthink it that much at all. Just basically, if it looks empty, like, that means you probably should put something there. So, or that it's off balance. Balance is so huge. I know everybody's probably sick and tired of hearing me say that, but believe it or not, you believe that there's something missing in your nail art piece because the balance is off of it. So if you have any questions about balance and how things need to work, you can find them in some of my nail art workshops and my online nail school, which I'll be adding some more stuff to that soon. So if you guys are looking for something, you can find it there. Thank you so much, Michelle. Just grabbing some like little pieces. Okay, and this needs a little something over this way. Cool. All right. Thank you so much. All right, so I'm going to cure that. So while that's curing, because I didn't even grab the gold leaf. I thought I had it over here, but I guess not. So I'm going to go grab the gold leaf, and I'm going to show you guys an easy way how to apply little pieces of gold leaf into your nail art design, because I know like gold leaf is one of those things that people don't necessarily like to use. So, I have other gold leaf that is in my Amazon store, but this is the one from Young Nails. I've literally had this forever, so gold leaf, if you purchase it, it's going to last you a long time. So, some people would be like, oh, well, this whole nail is sticky, just stick it right into that. You totally can do that. But if you do that, then you're going to not have enough like wiggle room in order to move it around. So it's just basically going to use this because it's so thin. It's just going to get stuck on the nail plate and be stuck where it's at in the tacky inhibition layer. So I'm just going to use what's in here. Okay, you don't have to grab any of these larger pieces and stuff. This will last forever. So I've literally purchased this like probably closer to the beginning of my nail career, and you can see it's still full. So, here's this. Next thing is going to grab this. So this is what it looks like when it's completely cured. And I'm going to use some base coat. So I think base coat is probably one of the other things that's like underutilized. So base coat. Oh, I've got gel on me. So put on your base coat. Okay, base coat. Yes, exactly, Michelle. It literally lasts forever. All right, so you can take some tweezers or whatever. Where's my tweezers? Oh, here they are. So I got these. These are from my Amazon store. They're basically just like tweezers from China, so which is fine. I don't care. I'm just going to grab this. So if you only had the tacky inhibition layer on this, once you stuck this on here, like that would be it. But because I put on this base coat, you're going to be able to break this up. So I'm just going to add some pieces here and there. So this way you guys can see what I'm talking about. So, all right. So I'm going to be able to take my tweezer and break it up and move it into different parts, make it smaller. So I don't know if you guys have ever like messed with gold leaf before and trying to like break it up like on your desk and stuff, trying to make it this tiny, and then like you literally breathe too hard and then it's gone. So you don't have to worry about it when you're doing it like this. So this is why base coat is important, and you can get everything you need done. Can get some nice healthy pieces in here without doing too much work. Thanks, she ready? Big piece. Move the stuff around. I mean, the other stuff that you put on here is like already cured, so you don't have to worry about messing any of that up. And if you think that there's too much or whatever, you can just pull it off like so. No big deal. That's a little bit too big. Totally fine. I think this can be over here. Again, back checking, making sure that there is balance, that sort of thing. Thank you, Nicole. So, just break it up, put it where it belongs. Okay. All right, cool. So, put that into your LED light for 30 seconds, or you can use a flash cure light and cure it for 10. All right, so now that that's in there, what you can do, because you're going to see here, because of the gold flake that we use, gold leaf. So what it's going to do, you can see that it's still kind of textured or whatever. So if you're going to do this on a client, what you can do is either A, put another layer of base coat on this, and then put a layer of top coat, because then it'll fill in all of these little grooves and stuff. Like this little piece here, I would just take a nipper. Do I have nippers over here? I should. Okay, you can just take a nipper like so and just clip it off. So anything that's like sticking up, you just clip it off with a nipper. No big deal. Any of the small stuff you can get with another layer of base coat, or if you have like a build in a bottle, you can totally use that too. So now I'm just going to go in with my no wipe top coat. I know you can't see it because the bottle's too dang shiny, but it's gonna go with my no wipe top coat, because if you were to just go in just with the top coat, you can see if you go like this, like the line is not It's not smooth. It's all bumpy and stuff. So you can just add more top coat. If you have a build in a bottle, you can put on a thicker layer and then do this. Hold your client's nail upside down like so. And then it's going to fill in all of that. So now I'm going to cure it. All right. So where's the other one? Where did I put it? Is this it? No. Oh, there it is. So the first one that we did was this guy here. I don't know if you guys can see it. There we go. The Lost Winter collection. Super cool with the magnet. And I used my Gem and Charm gel on top for the 3D effect. Super cool. You can hear it. So, oh, also, Kristen, if you're still on here, I'll show you where the mess up is. Where you're like, it's perfect, but it's not. You see right here? These two. Let me see if we can see it. These two here. I touched it. So right here, I touched it here. And I touched it a little bit right there. And I touched it a little bit right here. So it's literally slightly, but if you turn, you see how it's not separated. This is separated. This is not separated. Not separated. Not separated right here. So, oh yeah, definitely gonna save it, Michelle, so no worries. So, but this is the first one. This one was with number 264. So if you wanted to purchase this from Medusa, make sure you use my affiliate link in the bio. And then here is the second one. So we recreated my Valentine's Day tortoise swirl. So yes, I am saving it. I know I'm fired. It's okay. But that's literally how deeply that I look into the nail art and stuff that I do and create for you guys, and for all of my clients as well. So I always see sort of, stuff like that and everything. You can find these nail tips in my Amazon store. You can find the tip stand, which actually comes with this, by the way. It's just not easy for me to use for lives. In my actual store, expressclaws.com, along with my brush set, which there's only a good handful of the whole sets of the brushes available at that discounted price plus a free gift. So if you want it, make sure that you get that. Thank you guys so much. Also, if you wanted to see some of my other lives, they are on my IGTV. I try to save them. If you don't remember that, you can always follow my YouTube channel. So I do put some stuff on my YouTube channel that you don't have on my Instagram, that sort of thing. So, and I also have some free videos that are in my online nail school as well. It is free to sign up, but it is some classes are paid, so just so you know, but there are some free ones on there as well, so be sure that you go and check them out. So thank you guys so much for joining me. I had fun showing you these, and I hope you have a happy Valentine's Day tomorrow, whether it's a Valentine's Day by yourself with a significant other, a friend, it doesn't really matter. Just make sure that you have a good time. Self-love is important, y'all. So enjoy these nails. If you do them, tag me. Have a good night. Bye.